Hi, I'm Paisley Conrad and I am a fourth year student in Contemporary Studies and English. I'm writing my thesis right now and I am from Salt Spring Island in British Columbia.
My name's Vibert. I'm in fourth year at King's College taking Contemporary Studies and English as my combined honors degree. I'm from Victoria, BC.
Hi, my name's Katy and I am in my fourth year here at King's, and I am from Delta, which is 20 minutes south of Vancouver, in British Columbia.
Yeah, so when I was living on the West Coast, I was like a 10-minute walk from the ocean at most, and that's the same out here. It's like from campus, when I was living in residence, it was a 10-minute walk to this beautiful secluded dock where I could just go and sit and see the ocean.
So I kind of grew up right on the ocean in Victoria, and one of the main reasons I wanted to come to Halifax was because I wanted to move away from home but didn't want to leave the ocean, and Halifax was perfect in that way.
Yeah, you just get to go on great walks with a magnificent body of water all the time. It's great.
The biggest difference that I found living in Halifax as opposed to out in BC is that there are different kinds of foods here, like garlic fingers. One difference between the West Coast and the East Coast is that there aren't any cherry blossoms out here, which made me a little sad in my first year, but then I noticed that especially in the neighborhoods around campus, you can see all the people with their gardens, and there's beautiful foliage here too. Plus there's a beautiful autumn.
Okay, so the biggest difference for me between Victoria and Halifax is that Halifax is a lot kind of livelier. There's way more university students here. Even though it's a similar size to Victoria, I find there's a lot more to do just because the population is a lot younger.
I would say that, well, it's really hard to walk places in Vancouver. It's just kind of especially if you live outside of the city, or even in the city, there's just huge massive blocks, and it's not exactly pedestrian friendly unless you're in a couple very concentrated areas. Whereas in Halifax, I can walk everywhere. Downtown is 20 minutes if I'm lazy, away from my house, and it's wonderful. I don't drive, so I really feel empowered to walk sustainably everywhere.
Halifax is an incredibly walkable city. The island that I'm from, and also I used to live in Vancouver, those are not walkable cities, so it's really incredible being able to think, I want to go to this place and have it take 15 minutes.
Obvious thing that Halifax has that Victoria doesn't would be lobster, but I think that's a cop-out. So I think one thing I really love about Halifax that I don't get in Victoria is the history here. I'd say there's a lot more of a feeling of this kind of longer history in Halifax and a very kind of specific culture compared to BC and compared to Victoria.
Halifax is just kind of, hospitality is everywhere, and you notice that walking down the streets with both the people who are always happy to greet you and the beautifully colored houses.